What up, Barbie Gang? It's your boy JKG Brandon back with some Diablo Immortal content for you guys. This one is not specifically something that is gonna be like an OP build. This is more of just a fun little experiment. What we're gonna do is we are going to load all of the barbarian skills into the wheel of names, and we're gonna let RNG, yes, that's right, we're going to leave it up to the gods themselves. We are going to run a build based off of complete and utter RNG. Before we get into it though, I want to say thank you for all of the recent success and support that you guys have been giving on the channel. It means the world to me. Hopefully you guys like what we're doing around here. If you do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos like this one. And if you like what we're doing around here, go ahead and hit the like button as well. Everything's free. And once we get monetized, we'll go ahead and put that money back into the account and try to do something nice for you guys. Hopefully by the end of the year, let's try to get it. But let's go ahead and bring up the wheel. And I'm going to bring up a notepad here as well. So what I have here currently is the wheel has just frenzy and just lacerate, so these are going to be our actual base attacks. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit spin, hands up. You can see it go where it's going to stop. Hopefully we get one of the fun ones. Looks like we're going to get lacerate to start with. Okay, so we'll go ahead and plug that in here, and normally I would go ahead and hit remove, but since we are not doing it that way, let me bring the actual remainder of the list over. We'll go ahead and copy that into the wheel. We'll hit shuffle. Now we get 4 picks. We have 4 skills off of this, and what we're gonna do, hopefully we're gonna have an actually viable build somewhere. We're gonna have grab. Okay, lacerate and grab. All right, grab is definitely a fun skill to use in this game. Hopefully we're able to get something nice. We went ahead and removed grab from the list, and we went ahead and shuffled, and we are gonna see what we get going forward here. And so grab and charge. Grab and charge. Okay. This is sounding a lot like a PvP build so far. Let's go ahead and hit shuffle. Let's go ahead, spin that wheel. We have 2 more spins of the wheel. Hopefully we get something good. We're going to get sprint. So sprint, charge, grab, and lacerate. All right. That is different. That is definitely different. Let's go ahead and shuffle one more time. And our last spin, round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. And we're going to have hammer. Okay, hammer, don't hurt them, please. All right. So as you can see, that is what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the wheel. Let me get that off of my actual screen over here. And then let's get rid of that. Okay, so now that we're here, let's go ahead and knock out our skills. So skills, we need to equip lacerate as our main attack. Grab, charge. So charge is already in. Let's go ahead and run that, and we need to run sprint as well. Okay, so sprint, hammer, charge, and grab. So we have 3. Let's go ahead and get our sprint loaded in. I like my sprint in this slot. Yeah, let's go ahead and give that a shot. This is definitely a weird build. Cannot deny that. I cannot deny that fact. Let's get rid of the notepad so you guys can see. We're going to get our essence transfers going. And let's just start at the top. So here we have our helmet. So grab, charge, sprint, and hammer. I don't think we're going to have too many options here. Spirit Breaker gives us tornadoes. It's actually right behind my head here. Let's see. Demoralize, Wrath of the Berserker. We have Sprint Duration with Second Breath, which is again right behind me. If I move, there you go. Weighted Brow for Stomp, Wrath of the Berserker, Undying Rage. Okay, yeah. I don't think Tornadoes is going to be the one we want here, so let's go ahead and use Second Breath in that slot. On the chest, so we have Charge. I do have Tracker's Rage for 10% additional damage after we run a charge, so that's always a good option. Other options that we have here are Davin's Legacy, so we get 2 hammer charges. That's another good one. Let's see, do we have anything else? We have Armor Cast for additional damage when we run a charge into a wall. That one's kind of fun. Furious Charge now decreases all damage that we take by 3 seconds. This one could be good as well for maybe like a Challenge Rift build. I think we're going to stick with Tracker's Rage here though. Here we have our shoulders. So Wrath, Cleave, Leap, Wrath, Whirlwind. We have the Flaming Shoulders, Hell's Legacy here. Whirlwind, Animal Instinct. We have Broken Grasp, which increases our dodge chance by 20%. And that's the only 2 that will actually give us any kind of an effectiveness. I think let's run Hell's Legacy for the flaming damage as well. Just try to build in some damage. We have Screaming Fury. We're just going to not even look at the rest of those. I love Screaming Fury Pants with Furious Charge. It is my favorite combination of skill and set piece in the game. Let's see, we have Hammer, so we could run Stonefall, which is right here, so we get an additional 10% damage. We are running Lacerate, so we could also run Rending Bite, which is also right here. So we get additional damage as well that way. We can run Rage Caller for a slowing effect. We're not running Whirlwind, so North Wind doesn't make sense. Frenzy, we're not running Whirlwind. We are running Grab, so we can actually run the Hewer. Let's run the Hewer. Let's go ahead and run the Hewer in that slot. That way we can charge in, knock them up, catch them, and then choke slam them. I have used that in the past, and I do enjoy that as a combination. That choke slam animation is one of the most fun things in the game for me to do anyway, so let's go ahead and try that here. So what else do we have? We can run on our offhand. We have Frenzy, we have Spears. Behind me we have Razor Grip, increasing the range and damage on our hammer. We can make the hammer be a projectile. We can run Golems. We can just drop hammers. Cleave, Chain Spear, Wrath, Demoralize. We're not running any of those. I think let's go ahead and run Razor Grip as our offhand. And we can then charge our hammer and do a little bit more damage that way. So we can charge it up and just do a big, nice big drop there. So what I'm thinking, order of operations, hit sprint, charge in, grab, and then, hit the hammer. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's hop over to my favorite spot to do some testing. We're not really going to hop into like any battlegrounds and try to queue up for battlegrounds, just because that takes forever. So we're just going to kind of test this out in the open world and see where this would actually fit. Would this be like a fun vault defense type build where you're going to be doing other stuff in between? Would this be a battlegrounds build? Would this be just a straight open world farming build? Or would it just be a trash build that you'll never use again? So let's kind of see what we got going on here. Might as well go ahead and pick up the Pool of Reflection. May as well go ahead and do that. So let's try out my thought process here. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's get somebody. Okay. Let's see if we can get a big hammer blast here. All right. Nothing too crazy. right. Got the charge in. All right, that's not too bad. It is a little bit clunky because we are running sprint with the Furious Charge and the grab, so that's a little bit of a weird kind of combination. In my mind, in this build particularly, I would actually prefer running, say, a Wrath of the Berserker instead of sprint almost. I think that could be a little bit more of a fun build with this setup. But as you can see, we get some pretty good AoE damage from the hammer. We get some pretty decent damage on that Furious Charge knockup as well. And then the grab is always a crowd pleaser, just super fun. We're going to do more damage after we hit that Furious Charge as well. And then we're going to get just some kind of passive damage from our sprint, leaving the flames behind us. Yeah, I think this could be a little bit of a fun build. I think with some tweaking, I would actually be confident to say this could be a vault viable, build if we dropped sprint for something like Wrath of the Berserker or Undying Rage. I think we could actually make this into an actual viable build if we did that. As is, RNG gave us almost a good build, or almost a usable build, I should say. This is interesting, to say the least. I think the sprint, as good as sprint is and as valuable as it is, I think it actually is the weak piece in this. I think you could actually get away with using this just as an open world farming build on a weekend or something like that when you get bored and you just kind of want to spice things up and try something new. So yeah, I don't recommend using this build. However, if you want to try something fun, go ahead and try out that wheel. I'll go ahead and see if I can link the wheel of names down below in the description. If you guys want to go ahead and give this a try yourselves on your account. It's definitely a lot of fun. Kind of makes you think outside of the box. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more videos like this. And this one was really fun for me, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. It's nice and free. And hit that sub button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload my videos and you don't have to go searching for them. And we'll try to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. And with that being said, guys, I'm JKG Brandon. Y'all been amazing. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.